Welcome back to Northern Ireland. I thought we'd start today with a look at one of the very few screens that actually makes reasonably pleasant reading at the moment. Also, I'm not allowed back in my flat because the landlord is an Institute fan and he's not happy. You'll see why in a minute. Okay, so yeah, looking at the league table, you can kind of get his point, can't you? I mean, I don't think I've ever had a run of form quite this bad, but when I take you through the games, you'll kind of see why. Now, obviously the Larne game you saw, we gave away the penalty, McKinnon saved it, conceded a goal on a stroke of half time, collapsed therefrom. Glenarvan, you saw that one. We went behind, we fought back, equalised, gave away another penalty, lost. Ballymena, you'll notice we managed to give away another penalty in there. Then we had an NIFL Cup second round, which is basically like Northern Ireland's League Cup sort of thing, against third division opposition, who did take the lead, but we came back strongly, beat them 4-1. All was right with the world. Against Newry, who, as you may recall from earlier, were also our fellow relegation favourites. We held out so well. I mean, you can look at the match ratings. Some people, I mean, Doherty, Bradley Walsh, they played well. Almost no one else did anything. I get the horrible feeling we don't have a shot on target yet. We didn't have a single shot on target in this game. But it looked like we might hold on for our first point. Did you just go back? No, you didn't just go back. Why are you not going back? Thank you for going back too far. Brilliant. Try and keep up. And then, as you can see, 8 minutes from time, they got a man into the penalty area. It was brilliantly blocked by, I can't remember who. And obviously the keeper had come out to meet him. It was blocked. It went straight across the penalty area. Keeper is now completely out of position. Newry forward, comes in, tucks it into an empty net. It was just a horrible piece of misfortune that the block went straight to him with an open goal. Portadown gave away another penalty, which proved to be the difference after Francis got an injury time goal. Linfield gave away a penalty. Cliftonville gave away a penalty and had 2 men sent off. Warren Point gave away a penalty. We have played 8 league matches. We have given away a penalty in 7 of them. I'm just going to leave that statement there because it's very difficult. As I made the comment last season, we are not a good side, and I will go into exactly how not good we are in a second. So we're not a good side. We can tell, we know that. You've seen us play, you've seen the evidence. But if you give away a penalty in almost every game and basically put yourselves a goal down before you start, not being a good side becomes irrelevant and you are going to lose. Now, on to the whole subject of us not being a good side. Now, I can't quite remember which one of these boys it was. It may have been James Doherty I was looking at. Bear in mind, 3.5 stars. Yeah, currently operating at Bluefin Sport Championship level. That's the division below this one. That's a 3.5 star player. Francis Conway, let's have a look, what does it say? Operating at a Bluefin Sport Championship level. Our best players are basically average for the division below us. That's our best players. It's no wonder we keep getting beaten. We should not be at this level. We shouldn't be in this division. It's only by a miracle against Carrick Rangers last season that we still are in this division, and I think they might have sacked me if I'd have gone down. It probably would have done everyone a favour. Anyway, today we have Coleraine back to back. We play them at home in the league and then away in the League Cup. I'm expecting to lose both. Anything else, frankly anything else, will be a bonus. And just a sneaky little bit of news, I've applied for a couple of jobs. This one, technically, I shouldn't have applied for. It's in a 25 reputation league and I'm down to 20, but I forgot to look to see if it was a league I was allowed in, and I've sent the application form now. So and they are a team they're struggling, hence the reason they need a new manager, but they're supposed to be like sort of upper mid-table in that division. So I'm thinking there's enough talent there to be able to be getting on with. Whereas obviously at Institute they were struggling, and there was a reason for that, because they're very, very bad. Now Dhofar, also struggling. They're from Oman, by the way. And they are supposed to be, I think, the favourites for their division, so they really are underperforming. So again, and I've seen the wage budget at this place, it's ridiculous. Compared to what we've got now, it's insane. So I've got a couple of irons in the fire as I look to wheedle my way out of this club. I still don't know how the border, I mean, if we go back to the screen, satisfied. I mean, we're not even fighting bravely against relegation at this point. We are accepting it with open arms. I mean, we did reach the third round of the NIFL Cup. They can't argue with that. We definitely did, thanks to a very easy draw. Anyway, right, let's crack on with losing the first game to Coleraine. I mean playing. Sorry, slip of the tongue. Right, now we've got Reynolds and Francis, who are both complaining their little heads off about their not playing often enough. So I put them in. If they don't play well, we'll just take them out back and shoot them. Problem solved. Maybe that's what I should have done with the players I couldn't sell. Would have got them off the wage bowl, wouldn't it? A little bit of compensation to the family. We could have saved ourselves about half their wages. Would have been fine. Right, let's do that. Okay. Now the brilliant thing is we can always say let's go out there and get revenge, because everybody beats us. Oh dear. I mean, I don't want to kick shame you, Coleraine, but sorry if it looks like I'm doing something a little bit weird. I kind of am. I'm just it's a little bit humid and warm around here, so I'm just trying to keep my arms a little less sweaty than they are. Oh God, this should have been our attack, and the ball's up the other end. Oh no! Oh, hello, Conway. Go on. Now Conway has scored a couple of goals, to be fair. He looks like possibly the one half decent player we might actually have. Oh, I have got a few loanies in. I'll try and remember maybe in between this and the next game to take you through them. They're not all that good, but they're probably better than what we had, and they're quite cheap because I'm not paying the full wages of any of them, and one of them I think we're basically getting for free. Right, let's risk shouting a bit of encouragement. That normally unsettles the boys. I mean, look at that at the moment. Things stay as we are. We're on for a whole point. Infinitely increasing our points tally for the season. Percentage wise, obviously. Wow, we've actually got to half-time level. I don't even know if we've done that all season. Actually, no, of course, Newry, and then we lost it late anyway. Right, well, I'm going to actually tell them I'm happy with the performance. It's been generally awful, but you know. Oh, good. A highlight straight from the kickoff with them starting with the ball. What's the betting? This gets in the back of our net. Yeah, there we go. Hey. Oh, they had that brief little moment where they thought I was happy with them. And now look what's going to happen. Right, well, let's shout some encouragement. Hey, we had a shot on target. Oh, I always wonder from those, are they just going to score, or are we going to just push someone over and give them a penalty anyway? I mean, we haven't seen today's penalty, so I'm sure it's out there somewhere waiting for us. Oh, oh, hello. Quigley stolen the ball off him and then just... Oh, no. Oh, Conway. What a brilliant flick on to... Who exactly? Oh, and there we go. To... Was he on? Of course he was on. Well, Coleraine must be good. They don't even need penalties. Right, I suppose we should probably get some of these absolutely appallingly performing players off the pitch, shouldn't we, really? But who? So many to choose from. Spoiled for choice. Oh, Flanagan, you played really badly last time I brought you on as a substitute. Let's see if you can do it again. So good. And right, Bradley Walsh, you're not a left back, but you're going to have to play left back because Connor Quigley is pathetically useless. Right, okay, let's demand more. They haven't got any more to give because they're all absolutely rubbish, but never mind. So, on the plus side, England's women won last night, so, you know, at least someone knows how to play football. Well, of course we've hit the woodwork. You know, they battled well, they kept in it. It was a good hit for the winner. I think the goalkeeper will be a little disappointed with their positioning. But and while we're on the subject of the Women's Euros, oh my word, you should have scored that. I mean, if anyone watches this who goes onto the BBC's Have Your Say things on it, just stop with the whole, oh, women's football's terrible, the quality's awful. If you don't like it, don't bloody watch it. Just stop whinging about having to watch it. No one's forcing you, no one's pointing a gun at your head, are they? Right, well, I'm just going to say I'm far from pleased with that. I honestly don't know what you two have got to complain about. You were two of the worst ones out there. Billy Steadman is on loan. He's not been very good since he got here. Right, well, I mean, that was Standard Institute, wasn't it, really? Although, no penalty. Not this time. I keep on getting this message as well. Oh, unwilling to experiment. I'm trying to get them to learn the tactic properly. Now, forgive me for saying so, but before this game, weren't you actually developing a partnership, and now apparently you've got the dotted line of doom, which means your partnership is not a good one? Make up your mind, game. You can't tell me that they are a developing good partnership and then tell me 90 minutes later, after a pathetic performance by everybody, that they suddenly can't play together properly. Why didn't you know that before the game? They've been that bad all season. The evidence has been there, right in front of your face. 9 straight defeats, going for double figures. Although saying that, that's only league games, of course, because we do have that 4-1 win in the cup in there. Right, well, you don't need to see any of this lot, so join me again for away Coleraine, where we get probably beaten even worse. Okay, we are back for our second game against Coleraine today. And it's a cup game, so relatively meaningless. We've already done all we needed to do in this cup competition. But, oh yes, of course, McGuinness and Bradley Walsh can't play together as a pair either, apparently. Who can in this side, I ask you? individually or as a team, no one can do anything. Of course we owe them, we owe everybody. Right. Okay, place your bets for when we concede the first goal. I mean, is it me or our boys just far too passive? I mean, who let him run all that way there? You had time there, Hamill. You had time, you had space. I mean, I'm glad you didn't hoof it into your own net, which, frankly, almost surprises me. But you did have time and space. You could have dealt with that a lot better than just gifting them another chance to keep the pressure on. However, we've had a shot. It was on target. Let's encourage them. I mean, it doesn't help that we are very bad at the back and don't create anything up front. It's a revolutionary new system I'm going for. No, I'm taking no responsibility for this at all. This team is awful. It should not be playing at the level it's playing at. It's as simple as that. Good positioning there, McKinnon. Well done. Hey, things must be improving. That's back-to-back games we've got to half-time in without actually being behind. Or just Coleraine just start badly. I mean, again, look at the performance. It's 6.3, 6.3, 6.4, 2 more 6.4s. I mean, is it me or are we? How am I supposed to win when at least 5 players are playing badly by half time? I'm just going to tell you I'm far from pleased. I don't care anymore. I'm never pleased with what I see from you lot. Last time I told you were doing well, you conceded a goal within seconds of the start of the second half. Right, dish out a bit of encouragement. Oh, hello, McKinnon. Hoops it upfield to nobody useful. Oh, Lynch, Moorhead. He's one of our loanees. Oh, I never did show you the loanees, did I? Maybe we'll do that in the next episode if I remember. And again, you see, we had solid possession there, and it's going to be their attack. And yeah, that again, way too easy. And we're going to lose this because we've got no threat going forwards. I'll bung them on attacking. Won't make a difference. O'Sullivan's playing like he can't actually understand what football is and what he's doing here. McMenamin, one of our loanees, consistently useless. Go on, get in there, Reynolds. Have a go, do something useful. Dunn, terrible, awful last season as well. Can't play football. Playing badly, no one to replace him. Stay on then, you useless lump. Yeah, see, look at that. If you'd have actually moved your useless legs, you might have even had a chance of getting that. But again, a chance that starts with us in possession and building an attack is going to end with a chance and probably a goal for Coleraine. Because once again, he's clean through. Goalkeeper's angles are pathetic. You do geometry at your school then, McKinnon. And now we can make the tactical changes to rescue this game from the absolute disaster it might have been if we hadn't done anything at all. Or should I have just left it and let them wallow in their own misery? Oh, God, it's... Oh, really? You didn't give away a penalty there? You're no son of mine. Who was over there that you saw? Who did you see in a you know, a maroon shirt over that way? Was it a fan on the way back from the pie stand? Unlikely. We don't bring many people with us, do we? So, hey, 3-0. Good God. Oh, it's been disallowed. It's been disallowed. What's the point, referee? You may as well put us out of our misery. Yep. Another beautifully aimless hoof. Go on, let him run beyond you. Oh, no. That's not the way, is it? Are we supposed to be... Yeah, we're supposed to be forcing them inside. They're getting an awful lot of crosses in for a team that's supposed to be forced inside, aren't they? Well, why do you pile these highlights on? You know nobody wants to see them. Again. I reckon a cheeky Coleraine fan has stuck up like a guy or something. I mean, it is October, isn't it? It's approaching Guy Fawkes night. I reckon there's a guy there with an Institute away shirt on who is just confusing our players. Oh my lord, done! Oh, you had so much of the goal to aim at. Oh, you might have even actually got us back into a match. You could have been a hero for life. Oh, what's the point in making any changes? I don't care. I just don't care. Oh, and all of a sudden we have a shot on target after that. Of course we do. Do you see what I'm up against? I mean, if it's not giving away penalties, it's someone getting sent off. And on occasion, both. I mean, they have absolutely swamped us here, haven't they? Doesn't help that apparently they're local rivals and it's very hurtful to lose to Coleraine. Oh, you deal with them. I don't care anymore. I haven't cared for some time, in fact. Michael Kerr, you're quite right. Brendan Holland, you shouldn't be happy with that. Heartache? Heartache? From the official club Twitter feed? Heartache. It's not heartache when you get beaten 3-0 and we're lucky it was only 3, is it? Good grief. Marketing, eh? Right. The problem is, they're too happy with me to sack me. I really need one of these jobs to say, yeah, come on, come here. I honestly think we could go the entire rest of the season without actually even drawing a game. In fact, it's almost a challenge I'd like to accept. This team is just too bad and too good at self-sabotage to get anything from any given game. Except, of course, the one blip against 3rd division opposition. I mean, it shows our level, doesn't it? Really putting that performance against Chelsea under-23s into a new light, isn't it? I mean, how worried would you be if you were Chelsea manager at this point that your under-23s lost to us? I'd be panicking if I was the Chelsea under-23s staff. And it wasn't just an off day, they weren't good. Anyway. Right. Well, I don't know when we'll be back again. I mean, there's nothing sitting out there on the horizon that looks particularly inviting. So, once again, it'll be, you know, whenever I decide that I've had far too much and you've got away with too much and you need to suffer again. So, yeah. I don't think we'll be back for the Christmas period. Although, you see, what is going on? Oh, look at our January again. 7 games plus a cup match. Oh, which is on the same day as a league game. So that's going to be presumably rescheduled and probably crammed in even further somewhere. Oh dear. I don't know who does the fixture list in this place, but I wish they'd stop. Right, I'm going to stop waffling on and wasting your time now. So, thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching. Do any of the YouTube things you feel like doing. And I will see you next time. Bye bye.